fire, a terrifying word that causes nightmares for anyone that's lived through one. The kind of thing most of us don't even want to think about. Even with stringent building and fire codes, fires claim over 6,000 lives every year in the United States alone. The saddest thing is that many of these lives could have been saved with an effective, easy-to-use escape device. Now, there is the Jomy safety ladder that in just 3 seconds, with the simple turn of a lever, transforms what appears to be a simple drain pipe into a sturdy, efficient, life-saving escape ladder. A side rail unfolds with the ladder, providing additional security and confidence. Installed by a window, balcony, or other exit, the Jomy safety ladder is quick and secure as a secondary means of escape. Operation is simple and certain. The lever can be activated even by a child. The Jomy safety ladder requires no special tools or training to operate, yet it's always ready in an emergency. But aren't there already other effective secondary escape devices on the market? Iron and steel fire escapes, wooden stairs with landings, fixed steel ladders, chain ladder systems? Yes, but each comes with its own particular problem. Traditional steel fire escapes are expensive. Both steel and wooden stairways are difficult to install, and they certainly do nothing for the outer appearance of a building. Fixed ladders also detract from a building's appearance and can be an open invitation to an intruder. Existing and older structures are most likely to require additional fire escape devices, yet these buildings often present the biggest problems from an economic and aesthetic point of view. Faced with tougher building codes and life safety requirements, the owners of these buildings are faced with real problems. How do you provide an effective backup fire escape mechanism, meet local codes, preserve the appearance of the building, and not spend a fortune doing it? The Jomy safety ladder presents a surface area of only 4 1/4 inches when closed. It is no more obtrusive than a drain pipe, yet it's always there when needed. Architects and contractors involved in the renovation of older and historical buildings and homes will especially appreciate how the Jomy safety ladder preserves the aesthetics and character of one-of-a-kind buildings. Installation of the Jomy ladder is easy and inexpensive. The location is determined and a plumb line run down the wall. Holes are drilled for the mounting brackets, approximately every 3 to 5 feet. The brackets are aligned and secured with bolts. The bottom section of the ladder is attached to the brackets with trunnion bolts. The second section is fitted to the bottom section and secured with bolts. The front stiles are attached. The handrail is attached. The joining plate of the opening slide is attached. Making sure the alignment of the ladder is straight, it is now ready for operation. The lightweight, simple design of the all-aluminum Jomy safety ladder makes it quick and easy to install. There's no worry about intruders using or activating the Jomy safety ladder, since it features a locking mechanism at ground level that prevents vandalism or unauthorized use, but does not interfere with emergency operation from upper levels. The Jomy safety ladder also provides outside access for firefighters and rescue teams, which could mean the difference between life and death for the aged, infirm, and very young when all interior access is blocked. The Jomy safety ladder is backed by an impressive track record. In Australia, the ladder has been in use for several years. Invented in Belgium in 1967, where both historic and contemporary buildings are commonplace, the Jomy safety ladder has been proven on hospitals, offices, hotels, government buildings, apartments, and private homes in 23 countries throughout the world. The Jomy safety ladder adapts easily to many different types of buildings and installations. The Westfield Towers office complex in Sydney, Australia, employed a unique series of spacers designed by Jomy's design engineer that allowed the ladder to be installed away from the building over a large sign. The Sydney City Council needed an escape device from a second-story door. A Jomy safety ladder and simple metal step solved the problem. St. Vincent's Hospital added 2 complete ladders to their building, avoiding unsightly fire escapes and expensive metal fabrication. Also in Australia, the Pharmaceutical Society of New South Wales found the Jomy safety ladder ideal for use in a narrow alley. A soft brick facade that presented anchoring problems for other escape devices was easily solved by merely drilling a little deeper and using longer masonry bolts. This Jomy safety ladder also solved a touchy installation problem using extension brackets. The ladder can be installed on virtually any facade and material. And the Jomy safety ladder is an ideal choice to add safety and security to a private residence, as evidenced by the discreet installation on this home. Now available in the United States, the Jomy safety ladder has met or exceeded the most stringent standards set by uniform building and fire code organizations for secondary egress. The ladder has been evaluated and approved by the International Conference of Building Officials and Western Fire Chiefs Association in their code jurisdiction areas. In fact, the Jomy safety ladder has been awarded the coveted UL listing from Underwriters Laboratories and complies with all aspects of the Uniform Building Code Standard 33-3 for exit ladder devices. These grueling tests included the static load test, where the ladder withstood 2,400 pounds applied across several rungs for 1 hour, equal to 4 times the rated load. It easily passed the rung strength test, withstanding a 1,000-pound load in the center of a single rung. The release mechanism operates with less than 5 pounds applied force, proving that even a small child can activate the ladder. The Jomy safety ladder passed all low-temperature operation and rain tests. The ladder functioned smoothly after being frozen at -40 degrees centigrade for 24 hours, and after being exposed to constant rain and frozen for 8 hours at -25 degrees centigrade. Also, because the ladder remains in a closed position until needed, ice cannot form on the protected rungs, as with conventional ladders. Underwriters Laboratories put the Jomy safety ladder to brutal tests that far exceed any possible stress imposed by emergency use, and it passed with flying colors. The Jomy safety ladder is the only completely reliable, sturdy, and practical secondary escape system available today that doesn't compromise building appearance and is cost competitive with other types of fire escapes. The Jomy safety ladder is UL listed, complying with UBC Standard 33-3. Strong and rugged, its tough aluminum construction, supporting 1 person every 2 meters or 6.5 feet. Safe and easy to use, featuring non-slip rungs and the added security of a side rail. Cost-effective, comparing favorably with other escape devices. Easily installed on virtually any building facade. Maintenance-free, protected from rust and corrosion. Burglar-proof, preventing access from ground level. Discreet in appearance, looking like an ordinary drain pipe, and it offers access for firefighters in case of an emergency. The threat of fire cannot be eliminated, but building owners, contractors, architects, and specifiers faced with the responsibility and expense of providing an effective escape system can now specify the Jomy safety ladder with confidence. Learn more about how the Jomy safety ladder can save you time, money, and frustration. And it just might save a life, too.